guys, the cat is out the bag, kind of, sort of, but I am... What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jazz, and welcome back to another vlog with me. Today is June 11th. It's currently 8:30 at night. Me and Janae just came from going to the pool. Then we went to Kroger's, and now Janae is about to make the Janae way sliders. First, what y'all gonna need is some Hawaiian bread. The seasonings you're gonna need is
parsley flakes, garlic powder, and butter.
And then the meat you're gonna need for your sliders is
any meat really. I have turkey, and then I have a bougie turkey, which is salsalito.
So we're starting out with
some butter. We'll put butter into a little
glass container.
And we're gonna put some parsley flakes and garlic powder in there. Yummy little butter that I'm gonna spread on top, well, inside of
the bread. Okay.
Butter is always better, but I ain't trying to put the whole stick on there.
Amen.
I put it everywhere so the edges won't burn. Quick meal is done and ready to go in the oven.
Janae doesn't like the Trulies, y'all. These Trulies are good. She has to have other iced tea with them.
Yes, not by itself. No.
Thank you.
Gotta put you some tea inside the tea. Even though it's already tea. Take this one.
You want the corner?
Yeah, you can get it. It's hot. Ooh. She needs to melt. No. Put it in for a little bit longer because I want it to melt more.
These are good.
I'm glad you like it.
It has like a little sweet. Oh, that's the honey mustard.
That's the honey mustard and the Hawaiian roll. I put it a little bit longer so cheese melt more.
How you coming across this?
I've had a slider before, but like a hamburger. But I was like, I want to do turkey. I love turkey, and I love that honey mustard.
That's what makes it.
Yes, a little sweet.
It's a banger.
I like it.
This is really good.
Yay!
Even if I want to come try some, but you can't. Sorry.
Oh, lo siento.
Sorry.
All right. Let's get it.
Get a bite. Ooh!
Yeah.
Hit the spot.
That's it.
That's it.
Hi guys, it's Janae. So Dad's in the back and she's making breakfast for us. She is over here
Enjoy the stay inside.
making some
The first wine is on me. Hey, now I look kind of crazy.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're not gonna come too close. But she's cooking. She's making the bacon. It's smelling good. She's making some grits over there.
Yeah, I'm trying, y'all.
And so, we're about to get it together.
What is up, y'all? Ooh. So y'all are in my pantry right now, which I'm not really gonna show it because that's doing too much. Packaging up some Etsy stuff because I'm trying to get rid of some stuff to make room for some new stuff to post on my Etsy shop, and I just want that stuff out because I just don't want it to interfere. But I had forgot, y'all, that I had these. Well, I didn't forget, but I was just like, hold on, it's kind of quiet out here, so hopefully you can hear me. But I was just like, yo, why don't I just do some random stuff on these hats and just don't think about it, just be free. I like to watch a lot of things to like get me back, you know, feeling good, life is great type of vibe, right? What I've been watching is this guy. He has like tea talks where he sits down, he makes his tea, and he talks about just trying to be a good person, being positive, being a creative. One thing I struggle with is, for one, coming up with content ideas, because I don't be knowing. He was saying in the video, when it comes to creating and whenever you're having like a creative rut, a hard time, writer's block, if you will, to just do something. And I think one thing I struggle with is feeling like I have to come out with banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. When you're just creating, everything is not going to be your best work. Everything's not going to be something that you are in love with, but it's the fact that you just created. And creator's block kind of comes from just trying to consistently have like fire shit back to back when you should just be creating just for the hell of it. Just create. While I was watching that, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do something working towards that project, and I'm just be free, and I'm not gonna think about it too much, and I'm just gonna be in the vibes of like, let's just create something, just create. So it's like playing around with those hats. Even tonight, I literally did that in probably like 5 seconds. Okay, maybe not 5 seconds, maybe like 5 minutes. Another thing I struggle with is I feel like if things don't take me a long time, I feel bad for charging. I feel like it should take me a long time, and I don't know why I feel that way. Just create. I gotta get out of that, and I gotta get out of that mindset that if I can do things fast, then it's not good work. That's how I feel, because I feel like I kind of, on my end, it feels like I rushed it, and I never want to rush anyone's work. I always want to take my time and give it that delicate attention and pay attention to every single little detail that I think makes something perfect. If you're having any trouble in whatever field that you are with creating, just get into just doing whatever. For instance, I've been just making up recipes, making up stuff to make, trying new things, like in a way that's a form of creativity. You know, wondering what is it gonna taste like? Oh, let me use this seasoning, let me add this ingredient to it. Just do something. Just move your body and just let things just flow, and don't put so much pressure, telling myself that too, on yourself, and just rock with it. Just create.
Allow people to help you. Again, you have that Aquarius card that says collaboration. 3 of Pentacles card of teamwork and collaboration. With the 10 of Swords, you have the Judgment card. I do feel I get more of a waking up, rushing energy here. I kind of feel like you're feeling a little bit of pressure with the Judgment card, you know, at this time, or maybe even like your dreams. Maybe you feel like your dreams are pressuring you. Like maybe you're having dreams about the decisions you're making, and it's like come on. Basically, the universe saying I meant what I said. So I definitely feel it's time for you to take a risk with the 5 of Swords. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is, again, more like, what are you waiting for energy? I feel like you're over-prepared.
It's 11:16 at night. Today has been a very, very long day. You can call me dramatic when I tell you guys why my day was so long. Like every day, you learn something new, and you just elevate a little bit. I was going this morning to go on my regular little coffee run to go get me some matchas. Matcha has been like my new it thing recently, where they're like good, but they're nasty, but they're good. And I really switched over to matcha. I just don't want my teeth to get stained really bad. And I just felt like I was kind of like ODing with the coffee. And I just want to have like a more healthier alternative. I was going to go head out to do that. Got in my car. When I'm pulling off, my tire pressure like, hey, give me that. My tire pressure light comes on and the numbers drop fast. So I'm like freaking out, like, oh, let me whip around. Heck no, like I'm not about to try to drive to Dunkin' and get my matcha on an almost flat tire and then I'm stranded in the middle of the road. So I'm like, let me turn back around. I say call me dramatic because I don't know the first thing about a flat tire. I have never had a flat tire before. I have had like a leak. Divine, stop! I've had a tire that had a leak before, but I've never like seen a flat blown like tire. I'm freaking out. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. So the first thing I do is I come in my room, I come back in my apartment, and I just cry. I cry because I just feel like I don't need this right now. Like I have so much stuff already going on in my life that this is just like a little icing on the cake, and it's just like I don't need this right now. But I'm like, Lord, what did I do? What did I do? It's one thing after another. Like soon as I catch my breath, it's like I can't release it yet. Broke down with my mom, and then I end up calling my aunt. So I called my aunt because y'all know she lives here in Georgia. If you don't know now, you know, but she lives here. And I was asking her if she could ask her friend if he could come help me, because I literally don't know what to do. I texted my homeboy, I asked him could he help me, but he's over in California. So I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Like this is such a guy's thing, but now I'm learning that I need to learn, and I'm giving y'all the heads up that, girl, if you don't know how to change a tire or what to do in flat tire circumstances, listen. It was stressful for me, okay? I know some of y'all gonna be like, child, you just had a flat tire, girl. He told me to call them on FaceTime, so I called both of them on FaceTime. I'm showing them that I had a nail in my tire, and he was telling me to put a spare on. But the thing with my car is I don't have a spare. They gave me like this slime tire sealant stuff, which I don't know what to do with that. I would prefer to just have a spare, but I know what to do with that. But what I did learn that I had, that I'm now glad to know that I have, is this whole time, you know, when your pressure level go down, you need to put air in your tires. I have a whole machine for that, and I never knew that. And I've been going to gas stations paying every time my tire was low, and little did I know I had that in my trunk the whole time. So he told me to fill my tire back up, look up somewhere to go get the tire potentially plugged. I did that. I plugged it up, learned how to use the machine, went to the first spot. I went to Goodyear. I got hip to Goodyear is not the place to go to when you're trying to get tires. But really, I feel like all these tire places are high right now. I was correlating with my aunt. They were helping me, walking me through things, correlating with my mom and my dad. Once again, I know I'm being so dramatic, but y'all don't know how my life really just flashed before my eyes. I went to a tire spot. It got fixed. It is handled. I ended up having to get a whole new tire because the nail was on the side. That is that. But I decided that I wanted to tell you guys about a project I'm thinking about doing. A lot of you in my update video, which if you haven't watched my life update video, make sure you guys check that out. You guys, or a couple of you guys, were saying like, Jazz, have you ever thought about doing like home decor? Home decor is a secret love of mine. It's just a guilty pleasure of mine that I just love. But with that in mind, I do want to look into making my space an Airbnb. I want to make my spot an Airbnb, and how it correlates with home decor is the fact that my place, and I get so many compliments whenever I have people come over about how decked out it is, how much of a vibe it is, how much of an experience it is, and how other people need to experience this place as well. So my thought process is, why not try to generate some source of revenue off of my home decor style and kind of get the buzz around my name for people and guests to come and say who decorated your home, and for me to be able to put my name out there in that way, because I do want to get into home decor. I just have literally no idea how to start. I think it would be nice to just have like extra cash, because a lot of you too were saying, like when I was telling you guys about my situation with how business has just slowed down a lot, how I just feel like it's time for me to just pivot. My mind has just been wondering on like ideas that I can do to help generate some revenue. And a lot of you were saying like, yes, you could just utilize YouTube. Like, duh. But the thing is, I'm just not a person who wants to do something just for the money. Like, I have to enjoy it as well. And YouTube is like a hobby for me more so than like money. But maybe I need to switch gears when it comes to that, because I know you guys want to see more and be a little bit more involved in this Airbnb that I want to do. I do want to document it. It's just a thought that came across from hanging out with my friends. We were having a night together where we were just really vibing with one another. And one of my friends, which is a homeboy I told you guys, who's in California, like, he's really into like real estate and all of that. Like, he has a couple of properties and stuff. And he was telling me like what he thinks that I should do, you know, just to make some passive income. So with that being said, I had to clean up that spot off my couch. My mom told me about the peroxide trick where you can put peroxide on your couch to help get a stain out and it'll come straight out. Even though I wish I would have showed y'all before, but I had a huge stain here from Divine when she peed, and now you can see it is completely gone. But I just need to kind of clean this side up now, because you can kind of see where I put the peroxide and it left a little line. So I am going to do the peroxide trick on my couch again, because I don't want to have a dirty couch if I'm trying to host my spot to be something, as well as my mattress. The thing that I worry is like, dang, what if I have a guest and, you know, I'm telling them, you gotta remove the sheets. I don't want them to remove the sheets, see the mattress, which I am going to get a mattress cover and pad and all of that just to make my bed a little bit more comfortable. But if they happen to rip that off too, just because they don't know, I don't want them to be disgusted. So I have period stains in my bed. Hey, it happens. Divine, you have to go in a cage because you're going to be all up in the way. Cage, go. Thank you, good girl. So what you're going to do, you kind of want to measure it out, but I'm just going to kind of freestyle it. But you do want to do like 2 cups of hydrogen peroxide, maybe like a cup, maybe a teaspoon of baking soda, and then you want to do like a teaspoon of the Blue Dawn soap. So like I said, I'm just going to kind of freestyle it and just hope for the best. Squeeze it out. Let's see if we get a magic trick. First, let me do this one first. Let me see. Just want to dab. Man, this shit like it ain't working. I'm about to just go straight in with the peroxide, because this does not look like it's working one bit. We're gonna see how this reacts. Hopefully it does something. I don't know. If y'all got some suggestions, if this does not work, on what to do to get a period stain out, please leave it in the comments, because I have plans. I'm gonna let this dry, see what happens. Don't look like it's gonna budge at all. No, I can't flip the comforter over. I mean the mattress over, because the pillow top side is on that side. As you can see, it got the gray at the bottom, so I can't even turn it over. Say goodnight. You want to get out, but you can't. No, it's bedtime. It's 11 o'clock at night. Good girl. I know it's a little bent up, but good girl. Good girl. She's low-key too big for this. I really need to get her a new one. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And this was the tire that pissed me off yesterday, but it's new and it's improved and she good. So now we're off to go get our matcha, because Mom manchas is my new favorite thing, as you know. Maintenance came this morning. They had to do like an inspection of the apartment. So that happened this morning, which is why Devon was acting a little shy coming out, because just like me, she's really shy. Because the moment she sees a stranger or somebody she doesn't know, the first thing she's doing is running away, pulling away on her leash. And then I know people just looking like, God dang, this girl don't ever let her dog out, because we ain't even do nothing. We just think she cute. I'm just like, Lord have mercy. But yeah, they came to check like our, what is it, smoke detector, and then they checked our water furnace. And I think something was wrong with mine, because they ended up bringing the maintenance guy back. But it must have not been that bad, because they just brought some tape. But what I plan on doing today is I'm gonna show you guys how those hats turned out, and then I want to make like a reel. It's that, like that sound where he's like, Jill, yeah, this is my bad bitch. This right here, Samantha, she's my favorite. I want to post Dez's bag, and I want to post that just to help promote, like, you could get your own bag customized if you didn't want to get a quote-unquote Jazz Originals. I can Jazz Originalize pretty much anything, and I added that also to my website as an option to customize anything that you want to get customized. I swear, you don't really realize how much you appreciate stuff, and I'm still being so dramatic about the fact of my tire. I like having the choice of, if I don't go anywhere, I don't go anywhere, but I still like to have the choice and option that if I wanted to, I could. And to know like I could potentially just be stranded up in this house made me appreciate like having transportation and having a choice. And I did find something, y'all, that I'm really interested in trying. I found it on Airbnb actually. I've been doing like research, searching up different Airbnbs, kind of comparing prices so I can get an idea of how much I want to charge for mine. I don't want to encounter any of those crazy horror stories you hear about people going in Airbnbs and not wanting to get out. So yeah, I was comparing and contrasting with other Airbnb places. Hold on, y'all, real quick. I'm sorry.
Hi, welcome to Dunkin'. Would you like to try our new omelet bites?
No, thank you. But when I was on there, they have like activities on Airbnb, and I never knew that. I never knew they had like little activities on there for, you know, just things to do. And one thing I saw on there, which is something I do want to take a little bit more serious and get a little bit more educated on, is graffiti. And they had a graffiti class on there, y'all. It was a graffiti class to teach you how to do graffiti and spray paint mainly, because I said I want to get more skilled with spray paint, because spray paint for me is very difficult, because how do they create those sharp lines and have control? I know you can buy the different heads for the spray cans, but I've tried that and that hasn't worked for me. And then I just want to be educated on what's the best type of spray paint to use and why. I did come across that. I think that'd be really fun. I won't be... My bad. This is what the mancha looks like. Yum. Matcha is basically a green tea powder, and I put oat milk in it. Green tea, you could really make it yourself. I was really thinking about doing that too. Just buying the powder myself, having some oat milk, buy me a cute little cup. Let me give y'all a show now, if you will, of these hats. So this is what we got first up. I'm gonna just go through them. I'm not even gonna do one by like show you this real quick. So we got Hemp Daddy. Okay. All of these are like tie-dye too, by the way. They're all tie-dye. Yellow Daddy. So we got this one. This one is like red bottoms because it got that drip of red on it. I don't know if y'all can see that. This is my favorite. This is just called low-key just splattered. Like, I like how this one looks. This is cute. This is a vibe. This one could be called Chocolate Drop because it got the driplets of chocolate. I should low-key like write these names on them. That would be kind of cute. Chocolate Drop. And then we got chocolate with strawberries. Just so y'all can see that real quick. I say chocolate with strawberries because it got that peak of red right there. And then this one just like another splattered, a little more simpler one, splattered. And yeah. What I need to do though, first, is finish up Dez's bag completely. I'm gonna show y'all what it looked like. this is what we have so far. She really wanted like an all over word phrase, so I finished the side because she wanted some more things on the side. I did words all here on the front side, and then I just need to add some stuff to the bottom and to this side, and then we'll be done. I need to start on this bag for her as well. I've just been having a difficult time trying to think what to do. Uh-oh. Oh, hold on. Hello?
Hi, Jasmine. My name is Kelsey. I'm part of the hiring team here at S2 Incorporated. Just giving you a call regarding the resume you had submitted over to us through Indeed for our account management position.
Yes.
Do you have like 4 minutes for me?
Sure.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. So you guys, the cat is out the bag, kind of, sort of, but I am looking into going back into the workforce, and I will always continue to do this. It's not a give up, it's just a sacrifice, and it's something that I need to do for not only me but for Divine as well. I know she's a dog, but I swear I look at her like she's my child, so I'm just like, I gotta do this for her too. I'm getting emotional because in a way I feel like I am quitting, but I'm reminding myself like sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, and you gotta go back to work, and that's what you gotta do. So I've applied a little bit of everywhere. I have done like jobs that are similar to what I did at Primark, but I've also applied to just new things, new opportunities, things I've never tried. A lot of digital stuff because I do want to get more in tune and in line with things digitally. So I have applied for like a digital merchandiser, which is someone who works on back ends of websites. And you know, for me being a small business, it would be nice to be trained to learn a little bit more about the behind the scenes and how they go about prioritizing things in their workflow. Like everything I've applied for is things that I'm like, okay, this could help me in the long run. I want something new for myself, and if going back to work is what I need to do right now, that it needs to benefit me in some way, shape, or form. Is it going to be tough? Absolutely. It's going to be hard to do both, to run Jazz Originals at the same time as, you know, working full time, because I am human and I do get tired.
¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? OGs and Nista Squad. Mama Steph is doing just fine over here recovering and taking my time. Looking forward to getting back with y'all.
She can't wait to thrift and have her live sales back for y'all.
I know. I'm just exhausted being in pain, child.
Yeah. So how long has it been right now since you've been recovering?
It is 2 weeks.
And they said the expected time frame is 6 to 8, correct?
6 to 8.
So we got about 6 more weeks to go.
Mm-hmm.
But she'll be back, y'all, before you know it.
So far, so good, though. Every day, I feel a little better.
Yeah.
Just today, I'm really trying to thug it out and not take so much of the prescription painkillers. Because I don't want to be a opioid head.
So I just wanted Mama Steph to pop in for y'all so y'all could see her, because y'all reached out to me. I know y'all reached out to her. Just checking in to see how she's doing so y'all could see her a little bit in live action over here with how she's doing.
Thank y'all for checking on me, though. Thank y'all for all the love, because I get so many DMs daily.
Yep.
And I appreciate it all.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's a good thing to be missed.
I made my way towards finishing this bag. So this bag is all done. I did start to write out a little bit of stuff on some of these hats, like just little things, nothing too crazy. But then I came across this guy's hat page on Instagram, and his hats are mother effing fire. Do you hear me? Do you see this? And he has just inspired me to want to play with these other hats that I have. And then I had this set as well that's just darker colors that I was like, I don't really know if I could do anything with these because it is summertime. People do like bright stuff right about now. I just gotta put my sweatshirt back on because these mosquitoes outside are real disrespectful. Do you hear me? And I be having to cover up for my life so I don't get bit up. And what I'm thinking I'm gonna do with some of these hats is use the hat as like the base color for the hat, obviously. And then I have like some thick acrylic paint outside. And I think if I just like I'm gonna go in with my hands. Like I'm really gonna go crazy and go ham. But if I had some like hot pink paint and I just like smeared it all over the hat and you'll just see the original color peeking through. I think it would be cute to probably even do like red since underneath the hat is red. But I'm gonna experiment with one. I'm gonna show y'all how I do one of them. I have this bucket of acrylic paints that I'm thinking I can do something with. I'm just going to put these to the side. These are ones that I feel like could get just like amped up a little bit. But I really want to try it on this color and black. And we're just going to yellow. This is how I pretty much come up with stuff and do stuff. I just kind of do whatever and hope for the best. So I'm literally just going to squeeze this all out. Brush to try to make my life a little less messy. I want it to be thicker than that, so okay. But for splatter, you just pour like a little bit of paint into like a pretty much empty one. And then what you want to do is push it all forward, open it, and just quick way to get splattered. I'm going to take some red spray paint, kind of do something. Ooh, you know what would be really dope? But for this hat in particular, to have like a metallic look to it, and if I sprayed some silver. To get a real metallic-y look, what you want to do is you want to put down either your silver or your gold paint first. So in my case, I'm going to be doing silver. Hold on. So we're going to instead use this one because I'm out of my other silver, so we're going to use this silver. It's important you put it where you want the metallic to hit. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take our silver spray paint. Divine said, yeah, I'm learning too. But we're going to take our silver spray paint and we're going to spray paint right where we put that silver. And you see how it gives it that metallic look? Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't think y'all are seeing this. Do you see this motherfucking hat? Do you see this motherfucking hat? Do you see this motherfucking hat? It is heavy. It's gonna take a minute to dry, but this is fucking dope. So I think that one is done, and I think I kind of want to have that metallic look on here again. So everywhere I want that copper color, I have my copper spray paint. I put the copper down like I did the silver, and we're gonna do the same thing. Just spray on top so we can have that nice sheen. This is what I came up with. So things are looking a little sloppy. Ignore the dog that's outside whining as well, but I like the sloppy look. So we got this, we got a rainbow with cheetah print. The base of it is cheetah print. We have this one. This is like an olive green with the silver, the gold, and the hot pink. And then this is giving me Jason's versus Freddie vibe. I'm gonna let these 5 dry. I decided I'm not gonna do anything extra with these. I'm gonna just rock these out as is because they are already colorful like the base, so I feel like I don't really have to do too much more to them. Let me tell you how annoyed I am right now. It is 2:51 a.m. I had an interview that I needed to do digitally online. They gave me a short notice, meaning I had to do it today. They said, can I have it done by 12:30 the next day? And they called me around 2 or 3. I'm annoyed because I just rushed, put makeup on, set on here to get ready to do the interview, right? This is the message that pops up. Digital hire down for maintenance. So what am I supposed to do now? I don't get it. I'm not wasting this makeup. I'm going to take this shirt off because I just threw this shirt on because I have to film myself. I'm going to take this off. I am not going to let whatever is trying to stop me from being great stop me. I'm not giving it that power. I'm not going to get upset. Maybe another day. The Lord said not tonight. So, yes, sir.